The 4th of June 1990 saw the beginning of something indescribable. It was the beginning of the close relationship between my twin sister and I. Our bodies lay side by side in the hospital bed, showed the beginning of something that would turn into an inseparable bond, identifying our sense of connection and belonging to each other. We watched TV together, we wore the same clothing, but different colours. We went to sleep together, and we had an unbreakable relationship that nothing could dismantle. Before we knew it, we were starting our first day of school. Although it was a new experience, new people, and new surroundings, we knew we'd be fine because we had each other. Graduation from primary school was upon us, where we could choose our outfits for the night. I chose the most tomboy outfit I could get away with, and my twin dressed like a typical feminine 12-year-old girl. The choices we made that night demonstrated our sense of self and individuality. It was then we realised no matter how different two people can be, it doesn't change the indescribable relationship and closeness we share with each other. We then journeyed on to high school, where we were placed in the same classes. I felt like I belonged, as my classmates shared the same interests as my twin and I. It was like an extended family by the end of Year 12 when graduation came around. Year 12 graduation was a moment of mixed emotions and confusion, because after schoolies, my twin and I took a step in opposite paths. It was like coming to an intersection. I found myself going left and my twin right, with a massive truck separating our chosen pathways. I tried to forget about that and went off to schoolies. The idea of schoolies, staying away from parents, rules and other lifestyle factors was exciting. Schoolies was an experience where I had to be emotionally mobile, which at first was difficult. This time in my life, I felt a different sense of belonging. I felt exclusion in a sense that everyone around me was partying and living up to the high expectations of schoolies. I, however, was dealing with something that was damaging me emotionally. I had a life-changing experience that still affects me today. The only thing that got me through this time was my twin. We had to deal with 5 family deaths this year, so we were immune to bad things happening to us. It's not until something like this happens where you start to think more about your own choices and what you make of them. I could have dwelled on what happened every day, but instead I made a choice to use these experiences and make every day worthwhile. The one thing my twin would say to me to overcome the bad things was, "There is always someone out there who is worse off than you." Experiencing what I have since my twin and I were old enough to understand things, I feel I have become a more independent and confident person. The transition from high school, where my twin was with me every step of the way, to university, where I didn't know a soul, forced me to gain initiative and independence and a sense of self in a way where it was now just me taking on the world. Today I am inspired and capable to fulfill my goals and challenge myself. I am in a sense living a choice biography. The experiences I have faced in my life so far have allowed me to make certain choices that are self-determined. I made decisions that were different to that of my twin. However, by exerting agency in my life decisions, I am able to stand on my own 2 feet, feel as though I belong, and still remain best friends with my twin. Today, while studying at different universities, we no longer live with each other, but still maintain the unbreakable relationship we have always had.